Baylor Bears in McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see a team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on last year's national champions, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all. This offense has it with really good field position. Give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Final play of the quarter coming. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Gets it out fast. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Grab near the sticks. It's Watson. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bears! When that receiver got... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking for a huge play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to throw, it's Owens. Rushes on him. Complete to the right. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Baylor!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into...
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then.
There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And is able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for. On the ground, it's Jackson. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got a wide open receiver. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And I don't know as a defense on third down how you let that guy be wide open. You can let the tight end be wide open. Maybe a running back leaks out. You're not letting one of the best wide receivers in all of college football be that scot-free. That was just way too easy for the offense.
And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice run there. You've seen him do this time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Touchdown, Bears! And they take it in. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. With the catch, it's Lewis. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Scanning the field, it's Owens. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown! Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. And he's able to shed run tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got...
Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Bears! And the old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
A great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see last season's national champions, the Baylor Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstrom. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kick this deep to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. Will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Ducks offense making their way on the field today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Dropping back, it's Owens. Grab behind the line, it's Williams. They don't convert. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Pressure is coming. And this is going to be a safety. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get
nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. The Bears will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And the fair catch signal. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back, it's Owens. With the catch, it's Lewis. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, two conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kurt. Always interesting to have these two leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together.
Touchdown, Bears. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football,
and now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks right and lets it fly. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Baylor. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing.
He's got it near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Back to pass. It's Owens. And it falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
That's caught. It's Williams. And the Bears Bucks bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is... Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. There's contact on the throw.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. Well, I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. The Bears will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team... Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Makes the grab. It's Porter. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw? Surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Makes the catch. It's Williams. Juked one tackler and picks up 1st down yardage.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Fighting them off. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone. Leaning on the run game here.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. There's the handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The shotgun running play. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Bears are in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Bears looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Bears! This offense is still clicking. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is... So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. The Bears expect to be able to just bleed the clock out here in the final minute. They keep him off balance with a run. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play, defense finally brings him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. So 2nd and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. He'll hand it off. Great cut, they whiff on him. Touchdown, Baylor. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So FIU's offense will go on the attack first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute class. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down.
Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, a field goal kicker can step away from the net, go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal.
Touchdown! The give from the gun. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but really... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the first down and more. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Still up and runs through another one. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. They'll try to get it through the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes a connection. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll send the back in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Off the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A third down try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to set up the screen. Turning it on. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Still running at the 40. Oh, what a cut. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I absolutely love the call. If you don't get it, field position isn't horrible anyways. You never know how many yards you're going to get for a punt regardless.
And defense can rise up and make a stop from there. You're not really putting them in a terrible situation.
No, and you're already coordinating with your defense. Like, listen, if we don't get this, let's go. We're going to be ready to rock and roll, set up on the field, but you didn't have to worry about it because the offense, listen, offenses are going for it in these situations more and more in college football.
On the run, still looking. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I love the effort, and there's no quit in this defense. First guy misses, second guy misses, no problem. We've got extra bodies and hats flying to the quarterback, and they're able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He got it. And now the lead. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a crease, it's Daniels. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. There he goes. Bulldozes his way through. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today. This one from 34 yards out. It's good. Quarterback may change this route. Makes the grab. It's Watkins. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's second and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man downfield. Smashes through the tackle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. This is a designed run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruit.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long.
And into the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Into the end zone he goes. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Gresham. Across the 25. He's got room. Oh, look out. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the beatdown has ensued. step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, it's tough to start a year. You got to go into a hostile environment, play a good team. They weren't able to get that win, but they've looked entirely different.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gresham. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Jukes his way for more. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Now on the option. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some space. The 20, 10. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
After starting the season 0-1, they knew.
So first down will open up the final period. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Makes a man miss. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Firing to the right, complete. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Owls! And they add. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
They'll go with a direct snap. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Fires deep toward the end zone. And we have breaking news. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. First down and more. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Quick. Oh, another great move. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Last completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put a...
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.